Welcome to ProfessorSavings.com. We teach finance basics. I'm your host today, Rafa Wong. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to talk about what is a bond. Now, not that type of bond. That's a spy killer. We're talking about investment today. Now, a bond has a little bit more technicality. A bond is a security that represents an agreement to repay borrowed money. But let's keep it simple and talk a little bit more layman terms. Basically, it's an IOU, and it starts with understanding what an issuer is. An issuer is an entity borrowing money, and this could range from a corporation, it could be a state, it could be a government. Now moving along, let's talk about the principal or the amount of money borrowed by the issuer. This can range because obviously there's a maturity date or when the bond returns. And this could range. It could be 6 months, it could be 10 years, it could be 30 years. So make sure that you have a maturity date that you understand and it fits your needs. So moving along, we're going to talk about the interest rate. This is how you're making your money. Well, let's say Ken here. He has $10,000 and he's going to buy a bond. So he finds a bond that's going to pay him 5%. Now this is a fixed rate. So at the end of the year, he's going to make $500. Alright, sounds good, but there's more to consider. Let's start shopping for a bond. When you start shopping for a bond, make sure you know the credit rating, because each bond has its own credit rating. Now think about it. If it's a low credit rating, it's high interest rate because it needs to attract more buyers because, well, it's higher risk. So the question comes, what are the pros and cons about buying a bond? Well, the pro is if it's a fixed bond, you know how much you're going to be making. Now the con is, well, the corporation can actually bankrupt and you could lose all your money. So you have to consider that as well. Now that's all for today, but subscribe to our video channel if you want to learn more about how to make money and just talk more about business and finance.